Women, listen up. You are being called to align yourself with your true purpose, create fellowship, and to worship as a community. Let's welcome Susie Walther, founder and president of the Well Training and Discipleship Ministry. Glad to have you with us. You have an event that's coming up, and I want to get into the details, but why don't you share a bit more about your ministry and what your mission is?
So the Well is a women's ministry, an interdenominational, intergenerational women's ministry here in the Tampa Bay area, but it's available to any woman anywhere from any denomination. So it's a national and international ministry as well. And we are really focused on helping women grow through the dynamic of diverse community, train with one another, kind of discover their giftings and their purpose, and to begin moving into their churches and their communities, making a difference in their own particular spheres of influence.
What was the impetus, the inspiration for starting this organization?
Honestly, it started with just needing a women's Bible study. I was new to the Tampa area, and there were just so few groups available for women during the day. And so I just started meeting with a few women, just invited them to meet me at the park with my kids. And then they invited more women with their kids. And next thing you know, we've got this big women's ministry. Yeah. And I just realized how important it was, how much women were lacking community. They were lacking just some of the discipleship basics. They were just kind of existing and coexisting versus really living on purpose.
Yeah, it's interesting because it seems like, men have a pretty easy time of doing communal activities, whether it's golf or something else, and women, of course, they have the same access, but there's something to be said for creating something just for women, for them to all come together. And now you say that this is across the country. About how many participants would you say you have now?
Well, that's actually really hard to gauge, but because again, we're online, so that opens up a whole new sphere, a whole new element of women. We're also in the community, boots on the ground, but we have hundreds upon hundreds of women that come through our groups, our trainings, our events, our conferences, year after year. So
Wonderful.
A lot.
And so tell us about indeed. So tell us a little bit more about this event that's coming up at the end of the month.
So this is actually kind of exciting. This is the second time we're doing this here or there in South Carolina. I'm going there to South Carolina. And it really was inspired by a couple of women, Christina and Gina, who came into one of our events, saw the diversity, saw what we were doing, and were like, okay, we can't bring all of these women from South Carolina to Tampa,
Sure.
but we can bring a little of this feel to our area. And so the inspiration is really just getting women together and learning how to be community with one another.
And what is it called?
This is called kaya. I know, a really strange word. It's a Old Testament Jewish word, but it means to experience or to come alive, to be restored to life, which isn't that a great theme for 2026, coming alive?
Absolutely,
right?
Absolutely. And you said that the theme this year is kingdom culture. So what is it? What does that mean exactly?
So that's actually a phenomenal question. I actually wish more women in the church asked that question, like, what is kingdom culture? Because honestly, kingdom culture is really just God's way for us to be human. This is God's way for us to be human. And it's how he designed us to be human, that we would live according to his character, according to his value system. And when we learn to live his culture, when we learn to live life his way, this is what brings wholeness into our lives and peace into our lives, which really displaces, all of the dysfunction that we all have and all the chaos that we all experience. So kingdom culture is God's way of being, if you want to just put it simply.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's a great thing to do at the start of the year, and that just sort of sets the stage for the months to come. So what are you hoping that women take away from this event?
Oh man, a lot of things. I hope that they recognize that they have been seen. So life is a little less lonely. I hope they make some connections so that they begin experiencing strong community right where they are. I hope women who are kind of lost and circling the desert would begin to sense that there is purpose to their lives. There is a design, there is a plan. And it is in their best interest. It behooves them to figure out what that is with God and to start living it. Because again, that's where wholeness is.
That's right. Well, the 2026 Kaya event, it's happening Saturday, January 17th at 10 a.m. to 2. This is at the Oak Grove Family Life Worship Center in Bono. We're going to put the information up on the screen. Thank you so much for joining us, Susie. And also, folks, make sure to check out, she has a podcast as well that just launched. So we're going to put that information up there as well. Again, thank you so much, Susie. God bless.
Love being here. Thank you.
We'll be back after this.